Listening is the key to better English speaking. Welcome to Conversation Club, a 3-part course designed to sharpen your listening skills in English conversations. This is part 3. Let's have a look at some everyday scenarios of people dining out.
Here's a cool cafe scene.
So, what would you like to have?
I'll have an apple pie and black coffee. What about you?
I'll have a donut and tea.
While placing the order,
We'll have 1 apple pie, 1 donut, 1 coffee and 1 tea.
Would you like some cream with your pie?
No thank you. But I'd like the apple pie slightly warm.
Sure, that'll be $20.
Here you are, and please keep the change.
Thank you very much. Your order will be ready in 10 minutes. Your order is ready, sir.
Thank you.
dining solo at a classy restaurant. Here's an interesting conversation to help you order and enjoy a great meal.
Hi, how are you doing this afternoon?
Fine, thank you. May I see the menu, please?
Certainly, here it is.
Thank you.
Aha!
Everything looks delicious. Could I get a recommendation from the chef?
Or you could say,
Thank you. What's today's special?
Today's recommendation is grilled tuna with cheese on rye.
Aha!
That sounds good. I'll have that.
or you could simply order your favorite dish.
I'll have the chicken Alfredo, please.
If you're ordering something for the very first time and unsure about the dish, you could say,
Will the chicken be spicy or mild?
or you could express your preference by saying,
I prefer the chicken more on the mild side.
or
I prefer the steak medium rare.
or
Can I get the salad without the tomatoes, please? I'm not a fan of tomatoes.
Would you like something to drink?
I'd like a chilled glass of wine.
Most certainly.
I'm a bit pressed for time. How long do you think the food will take?
Your order will be ready in 15 minutes.
the waiter returns with your order in 15 minutes.
Here is your order, sir. Enjoy your meal.
As the meal progresses, or at the end of the meal,
Can I get you anything else?
The bread is delicious. Could I get some more, please?
or
No, thanks. I'd like the check, please.
Would you like to order any dessert?
or
Do you have any desserts or specials today?
Yes, today's special is caramel custard with fresh cream.
I'd like that. Thank you for the wonderful meal. The chicken was particularly delicious.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Compliments to the chef. I'd like the check, please.
That'll be $14.95.
dining with friends can be somewhat complex, especially if you wish to dine at a fancy restaurant. In that case, it's advisable to make a reservation in advance.
Hello, is this the Thai Basil restaurant at Oak Hill Boulevard?
Yes, it is. How may I assist you today?
I'd like to make a reservation for a group of 5 for this weekend.
Sure, I'd be happy to assist you with that. You said this weekend, which is Saturday the 7th?
Yes, that's correct.
May I have the time you're considering?
I'm considering any time between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Do you prefer a smoking area?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Let me check my booking register and get back to you. Please stay on the line. I'll be back shortly.
Sure.
Thanks for staying online. We have a table for a group of 5 people available at 7:45 p.m. Your table will be on the rooftop section.
That sounds perfect.
May I have your name and mobile number, please?
Yes, it's Mark Brown, and the mobile number is 123456000.
Do you have any special requests to add?
Yes, we'd like a half kg birthday cake with a 26 number candle on top, sent to our table at the end.
Sure, we'll be glad to do that for you. Do you have any dietary restrictions that you would like us to keep in mind?
Thank you for asking. Our friend Rohit is a vegetarian. I hope that won't be a problem.
Not at all, Mr. Brown. We have a separate menu for our vegetarian diners.
Great. Thanks a lot.
You're most welcome. We look forward to seeing your party of 5 at Thai Basil on Saturday the 7th, at the rooftop section of our restaurant. The reservation time is set for 7:45 p.m. We shall arrange a chocolate birthday cake with a 26 number candle at the end.
That's perfect.
If there are any changes you'd like to make to your reservations, please do not hesitate to contact us.
Sure thing, bye.
Dining with friends at a restaurant gives us a wonderful opportunity to dive more in depth into our relationships rather than the quick hi and bye polite pleasantries.
Good evening. How may I help you?
We have a reservation for a table for 5 in the name of Mark Brown.
Yes, sir. That's right.
May I take your coats?
Sure, thanks.
Please follow me. I'll bring you the menu in a moment.
Are you ready to order, sir?
Not really. Could you recommend something?
The fresh shrimp is particularly good this evening. And for starters, may I recommend the shrimp cocktail crostini?
Oh yes, I love shrimps.
I think I'll have the shrimps too.
Me too.
Same here. I prefer the crab soup for starters.
What would you like for the main course?
I'll have the meatloaf.
Aaron, what do you recommend for me?
The truffle chicken looks good.
Okay, I'll have the truffle chicken then.
I'll go with the beefsteak.
The smoked salmon looks good to me.
It is. I had it the last time I was here. Same here.
Would you like to look at the wine menu?
Why don't you bring us what you think will go best? Nothing too expensive, though.
No problem, sir.
What about desserts?
I think. They bring around a sweet trolley.
Let me repeat the order. That will be 4 shrimp cocktail crostinis, 1 crab soup, 1 meatloaf, 2 truffle chickens, 1 beefsteak, and 2 smoked salmons.
Thanks.
Sure, I'll get the drinks and the appetizers.
Great way of socializing in the spirit of friendship is by keeping the conversation balanced and fun. Here's an interesting talk between friends at the dinner table.
By the way, talking about food. James, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Aha.
The smoked salmon is all I can think of right now. Now, it's my turn to ask a question. Gina, who's someone you really admire?
Let me think.
Aha.
To be frank, I most admire my father.
Wow.
He taught me excellent work ethics, which has helped me to this day.
Yes.
That's admirable.
Well said, Gina. Now it's my turn. Aaron, as a professional photographer, who is the most famous person you've ever met?
Let's go.
You won't believe if I told you.
I was introduced to none other than Johnny Depp during a shoot in Italy.
Wow.
I have a question for Mark. What's your earliest memory?
My earliest memory was when I was around 7 years old, and my parents took me to a basketball game.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Karen, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Uh-huh.
No kidding, my goal was to become Miss Universe.
Wow.
And from there on as a celebrity. Going places and meeting famous people.
Wow.
Guys, here's the highlight of this evening. A surprise birthday cake for James on his 26th birthday. Happy birthday, James.
Many happy returns of the day, James.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you, Mark. Thanks, guys. I truly appreciate your wonderful gesture.
Most welcome.
Let's take a final selfie before we leave.
Mark and Mary would like to share a quiet lunch together, but they have no prior reservation. Let's listen to this conversation between the restaurant staff and their walk-in guests.
Good afternoon.
A table for two, please.
Certainly. Just here, sir.
Could we sit by the window?
I'm sorry. The window tables are all reserved. It's been some time, but I can't spot a waiter as yet.
Yes.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. We are a bit short-staffed. Are you ready to order?
Yes. I'll have prawn cocktail with avocado for starters, and my wife would like grilled tuna.
What would you like for the main course?
I'd like a shepherd's pie with roast potatoes and vegetables.
I can't decide between the grilled lobster and roast chicken.
The roast chicken is particularly good this afternoon.
Great. I'll go with the roast chicken then. I'd also like some steamed vegetables on the side.
Certainly, ma'am. Would you like anything to drink?
Yes. I'll have a glass of white wine. What about you, Mary?
I'd like a pina colada.
How's the roast chicken?
It's good, but I think the lobster was better the last time we were here.
Was everything to your satisfaction?
Yes, it was absolutely marvelous. My wife thinks the lobster was a better choice the last time we were here. But I must admit, the smoked salmon was delicious. What was the dressing?
Thank you, sir. It was a fish stock base with Italian herbs.
Fine.
Would you like to order any dessert?
We have to get back for the babysitter, so we may have to skip dessert. Could we have the check, please?
Would you like me to call you a taxi?
Yes, that would be great, thanks.
What a nice man. We must leave him a good tip.
Yes, of course.
Your taxi has arrived, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance.
You're welcome, sir.